Hey guys, it's Heather. Welcome back. My goal for this weekend is to get a lot of cleaning done. I have like probably 5 or 6 chores that I want to knock out because I just can't dedicate a whole day to cleaning anymore. It's just too much and I get overwhelmed easy. So now what I do is I just set aside a few chores per day, or if I have a lot of time or if it's the weekend like it is now, I can just knock it all out and it's so much easier. And I'm just gonna get ready for the day as well. So I'll just share with you my makeup real quick using the e.l.f. Whoa Glow. I love this. Making sure I get my SPF on. For foundation, going to use the Tape Shape. Gonna blend that in. Obviously I do makeup and cleaning and organization, beauty stuff on the channel. So I figured, listen, if I have to get ready, might as well just throw it in the video because I know some of you like to watch just for the beauty content or vice versa. So we went to this awesome tulip festival here in Jersey. So gorgeous. I'll insert a clip, but it was a very muddy day. This is the e.l.f. and our sneakers, everything got covered in mud, the kids stuff. So that's one of the things on my list today to tackle. So like to just pop a little bit here because I get a little bit darker. So I want to tidy up the kitchen. I got some dishes to get done. I need to clean the downstairs bathroom because it's gross. And then just like little things, kids' iPads and electronics. So all little things like that. I'll just make a big to-do list for the week and then just knock it out as I can. Gonna set this down with the Fit Me. Trying to use up my powders. I have way too many right now. Gonna brighten things up under the under eyes. This is the Banana Powder by NYX that I love. It's so affordable and it's just so good. Benefit blush in the shade Butterfly. It's really intimidating, but it is so pretty when it actually goes on. It almost doubles as a highlighter, and a bronzer, and a blush all in one. I'm gonna stick a little bit of the L'Oreal Lumi bronzer on my crease here and just blend it all over. Very sloppy. And I might get crazy and tap a little bit of this on top of the cheeks. I love this for a cheek topper. It's a Color Classic blush. Soft Mink. CoverGirl. It smells kind of funky, but it is just, look at that. Do you see that glow? Very pretty. I feel like it's kind of hard to find. I think I might have gotten it off Amazon. I'm gonna dust the Rare Beauty in an exhilirate on the lids. If you have not tried this as an eyeshadow topper or just as your eyeshadow, I just put it all over everywhere and it is so pretty. Look at that. Just makes you look super awake. A little bit down my nose. Just kind of blend it in. Little eyebrow pencil and some gel. Curl the lashes and a little bit of the Tarte. This is the Lash Smoothie. I love this mascara. And you can just layer it and it never looks clumpy. Put a little lip oil on before I even started my makeup. I always do that. I just find that it just helps keep them very moisturized and like all the foundation off of your lips. Going in with the Peekaboo liner by NYX. And then some lip cream in the shade Fenty Glow. That's all I'm doing for now. Let's go clean some toilets. Starting out with the Lysol. This is the powered by hydrogen peroxide. It is amazing. You can use it anywhere in your house. I love using it on my sinks, countertops. You can use it in the kitchen. It works really good for soap scum and grease and everything like that. It's just a powerhouse cleaner and it smells amazing. I also like to get in that little hole because I feel like mold grows in there. I'm not sure if you can tell or if you can see the streaking, but it looks like the last person that cleaned the mirror maybe used toothpaste. I'm not really sure, but the Windex works great. I also like the method cleaner, but this Windex scent smells so good. I'll link it down below. I forget what it's called, but I always like to use the microfiber cloths for a streak-free clean, and I also like to shine up the faucet with the Windex as well. These nitrile gloves are my go-to for whenever I clean the bathroom or cleaning with any chemicals. I always like to protect my hands. I used to get the 3-pack from Costco. It was very affordable. I don't know if they still have them, but I got these right off of Amazon, and they will be down below. Now to clean the toilet, just using disinfectant wipes, really easy. I have a 3-year-old, so a little boy, and I have to clean the bathroom area pretty much every day. I like a clean toilet. That's just me. And shout out for showing my toilet, and there's no skid marks in it. It's beautiful. It doesn't even look dirty. To clean the toilet, the inside of the bowl, I love the Clorox toilet wand. This is the best invention ever. Nobody has time to be using a dirty toilet brush and it's just messy. This is super easy. I clean the bowl, I flush it, I get in there real deep, and then I let it air dry, and I'm good to go. Finishing up with a quick vacuum, and then I'm going to mop the floors and disinfect them. I do the vacuuming in here probably maybe only once a week, depending. So it's really only the toilet area that I'm cleaning more frequently. Big shout out to my husband for filming me during this segment of the video. It makes it so much easier to film these cleaning videos and get all the angles, because setting up the tripod and moving the camera around, it makes everything take double the amount of time. And whenever I do the baseboards in the bathroom, I always spray it with some disinfectant spray. Just makes me feel better, makes me feel like I'm actually, killing the germs that are lurking around in the baseboard. Moving on to mopping the floor, going in with the Clorox disinfectant wipes. This is just quick, it's easy, it's fast. I'm not doing a full deep clean of my floor today. I do that maybe once a month. Moving on now to the aftermath from the Tulip Festival. So this is how dirty and disgusting our shoes got. So what I'm going to do first is go outside and knock all the dirt off out there, because you don't want all that dirt to go down into your drain, into your plumbing rather. So any residual that's left, going in with good old Dawn, giving it a good scrub, and then going in with OxiClean to really get things super white. Doing this manually is just a little bit easier than throwing the shoes into the washer. Sometimes I do that, but I don't want them to be completely soaked and saturated on the inside, because it's not super hot out, and trying to get them dry in the dryer is quite a process, and I don't want to risk them smelling like an old wet sneaker. But look at how beautiful they look. So just giving a quick little scrub to my daughter's boots and then to my son's shoes. Just using the Dawn dish soap, going in with the OxiClean, and I love a good scrub brush. This is Scotch Brite. I will link some of my cleaning brushes that I use down below if you want to check them out, but they're the best. Can't say enough good things about them. These are his play shoes, and they look a million times better. I thought I was going to have to throw them out. They were disgusting. But now just letting them air dry in the sun, and then they'll be good to go. So let's go downstairs. Need to clean up the kitchen area. Tons of little art projects. I just put everything away. I have to clean the counters, get some dishes started, and some of the stuff I hand wash, some of the stuff is going to go in the dishwasher. It really just depends. So let's do it. I'm going to be using the Windex. This is the ammonia-free kind to clean my counters. I do like it enough. I do prefer the Weiman a little bit better, but I ran out. They have a specific quartz cleaner, and it works beautifully. Moving on to the dishes. I'm going to hand wash some of the stuff. I got to put some dishes away. And these are the Comfort Plus gloves. I can't remember if it's Lysol or Clorox. I'll link them down below. They are so comfortable. They're almost like a foam, but I keep buying them. They have, I think, small, medium, large, a couple different sizes. Just get them. You won't regret it. They're so good. And I spoke about this cup in my last favorites or products I've been loving video. It's the best. I got it off of Amazon. It's like, it will hold a large cup of coffee. They have it in that pretty pink, teal, and black. I'll link it down below. Quick sink clean out. I just use the Dawn. This is a free and clear. Just pretty much every day, just give it a good scrub after I'm done doing the dishes. It just keeps things really clean and smelling fresh. And I would say like once every couple of weeks, I'll do the deep clean with the barkeeper's friend. Moving on to the stovetop. Needs to get clean. There's just some grease and crumbs and just all the yucky stuff that builds up. Although it's crazy because I'm looking at it through the screen right now and it doesn't look dirty at all, but it really is. So I'm just going in with, this is just part dish soap and some water, taking the stainless steel wipes and wiping the cooktop. They just make it look like brand new again. And I go in with a microfiber cloth and give it a good wipe down so that there's no residual from the wipes. I just prefer to make sure that it's really buffed in and there's no residual left over, and it just looks amazing. While I'm putting things back together, I want to talk about this Glade candle. It smells exactly like a Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works. I think it's called like Toasted Marshmallow Irish Cream or something like that, but I also like the Warm Vanilla Embrace one. They're really good, and they're $5 for the 3-wick. So I'll link my favorites down below. And they just, you know how sometimes you light candles and eventually it just doesn't smell as good? These don't do that. They work so well. It's just the most gorgeous fragrance, and they're at a fraction of the cost. Gonna clean the kitchen table. This is the Myers cleaning spray. I think it's the scent, I don't know if it's like hibiscus or peony or something. It is very strong. I prefer to water it down. But look at that filth. And if Apple could just make an electronic device that cleans itself. So this is not mine. This is one of my kids, and they don't clean it. So I do. I'm going in with the soap and water. I like to just give it a general wipe down and remove all of the residue. I take the case off. Then I disinfect the case. I just sometimes I'll even put it in the sink and scrub it, but I'm just using disinfectant wipes today. And then I will go very gently over the actual iPad itself and just remove like any caked on residue, any gross stuff. And then I just take a little bit of alcohol and put it on a microfiber cloth and give it a wipe down. I do not saturate it. I am very gentle. I need to try some device cleaning like specific, but then I just take a microfiber cloth and I wipe it down, and it's perfect. I mean, I've been doing this for years and the device works just as well. That's it for today's video and this week's cleaning. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.